Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, guess what? It's showtime. Hi guys, I'm back again. I understand. We will select the character of Lens. That's one fine-looking fellow. I think you'll agree. We'll start in Lensland. And we'll play in Lensland. Hopefully things will go a little bit smoother than the stream earlier today, which I'm sure you didn't catch, which is fine. I didn't even bother to upload it to YouTube because it was like 25 minutes of frustration. A bug in a beta test, a play test, not even a beta test, an alpha, pre-alpha test, was keeping me from effectively playing. So. These things should level out. It drives me crazy that they don't level out. There we go. We sort of have the basic foundation of our foundation. Let's see where we're off to, shall we? Yes, we shall. Why is there a bunch of yellow... Why are these suddenly yellow? These were... I visited all of these yesterday. Except for like one of them that was corrupted, and I couldn't uncorrupt it. Because I did uncorrupt the corrupt one over there. I'm confused. Well, let's go ahead and head for that one. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi, Heidi. How are you doing? Hi, Heidi. Hi, howdy. How you doing? Where is the green beam? Green beam. I think I need to build another up and down. Although that's actually not that big. A couple more sails wouldn't hurt though. We're close enough. I can just not yet have the shearing tool. Manure. Thanks, guys. I couldn't pick them up before. Holy crap! That wasn't available previously. Oh wow! This wasn't working yesterday, or I tried and it didn't work, or something. Should be a third one over here somewhere. I sworn there were three over here. Oh, number 3. More manure. Send them home. That went really well. The ecosystem's vitality is down. I don't know why. Currently have the field guide in 8. Let's try. Great chestnut seed. All right, but that did not affect the nature. Balance of nature, so to speak. I'll do that. Maybe some style seats. Change species? The bleep? Alright, none of these seems to be actually adding to the natural biome here, which we're trying to get back up to 100%. Introducing animals would rid the island of these invasive plants. I've got to get one of my freaking llamas back. Where's home? Where's home? Yes. We gotta pick up one of the llamas. All right, where's a llama? We need one of our llamas back. Oh, we got llamas. We have llama sign. Brooks, Ivan, Riker. Well, Riker always wanted to be captain. Oh. I hope I can send him back. Hope I can glide with him. Nope. We'll send him back. And glide. So, I have screwed up this island. That's the short version of this. I have broken this island by taking away all of its animals. However, only like one of the other islands even had an animal. But why they suddenly turned, I don't want to say corrupt, but kind of corrupt. Corruptish. Wow, that was quite the landing. Well, it's night. Let me grab a quick sleep. Fat Buddy, good evening. I hope all is well in Fat Body, Sylvania. That's a place. Promise. I certainly wouldn't lie about something like that. That's face sculptures, right? I have 5 of those. I don't have enough hay to make the hay bale for these guys. Hi guys, how you doing? All right, so we know why that one is corrupt. How about that one? There's our green beam. Not to be confused with Mr. Green Jeans, although it's possible he's there. It's just unlikely. All right, so we had all of these. Whoops, that was incorrect. This is the island we were not able to uncorrupt. Because we had this one at like 98% and we couldn't find any way. Maybe, now that I know about planting. Oh, 97. Started. Now we're stuck at 97, it seems like. All right. That is a slight improvement. Oh, please, can we not? Thank you. Can we not? We cannot not. All right, fine. We cannot not. We cannot not. All right, so that is 2 of the no longer ecologically balanced islands. I managed to get myself stuck, because of course I have. I am, after all, me. Oh my god, no! Please make it stop. I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm hysterical and I'm wet. Okay, how about this one then? Right? That was the one that we made unecologically balanced by taking away all the llamas. This is the one we never managed to get balanced. This one was balanced yesterday, but is seemingly no longer balanced. I'm trying to not break the world, guys. Or in some cases, I guess, trying to unbreak the world. Coming in. Whoop. Or landing. No, this should be fine. This is 100% healthy, so why was it showing up as yellow? We do have 2 animals here, instead. We have 1 llama, ram, goat. No, well, it looks like one of the llamas, except this one has horns. And this is Barrett. We've met. I only remember there being 1 here, but the book says there are 2. I'm confused. Maybe yellow in this case? No, because I had investigated. Maybe in the cave there was a critter of some kind I missed? Nope. No unexpected critters round here. Lens. The house. This may be the one I was just at, which is fine. Yeah, this one's at 100%. Lots of trees. Trees that I don't already have would be the question. Because I needed like 1 more type of tree. On the island that was not quite the way we wanted. Tree, that's a bush. That's just a tree where I didn't even get any seeds from. What the hell kind of tree is that? I'm a bit of a whiner. I'm sure you haven't noticed. Damn am, however, on the positive note, getting better with the glider. Okay, so this island is fine. Is this the one that isn't happy with us? Coming in for a landing. Coming in for a landing. Oh, missed. Nope, that was not what we had in mind. That was exactly what I had in mind. Worked perfectly. What? Alright, this island is... It has no animals, but that's fine. It is still a healthy ecosystem. I do wish we had a simple compass, just to tell us the directions. That would be nice. Coming in. At home, we have 200 trees out of 40. We've got 5 out of 0 needed, and 2 decomposers. We have a weed basket. How you doing, Riker? So, we have one island that we made unstable by taking off all the livestock, and another that we can't make stable because we need one more tree. I suppose it's time to make a nice long run to there, then. Can I make a couple more sails? Clear out a little space for my sails. I like the flourishing spin on the axe. Oh, that's gone. Sorry for whoever that's going to hit. That was jealous. Somebody has a very bad day when that hits them. And that one too. I may need a bit more in the way of leaf cloth. We'll find out in a second. I need to make 2 more. I'm going to need 10 more leaf cloth. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was 10. Exactly. On the nose. I've no doubts. But, you know, if you're going to take a long trip... Ooh, don't think I can make those yet, because I don't have wool and what looks like a capstan. So we're going to have to settle for leaf sails. And we need them to be lined up with the wind. a little spinning flourish. Nice. I am a very stylish wood chopper, as you can no doubt know. Yep, this one's lined up correctly for the wind. All right, so we now have a whole raft. Get it? It's a joke. Of sails. Our piratey scepter is ready, just in case, we run into some sky pirates. And, of course, we're headed pretty much directly into the wind. This may negatively impact our top speed. It's going to take a little while, a couple of minutes. However, our top speed is significantly higher, even though our current speed, not so great. You can see on the right, those are the little meters that show you the dotted line is for it to function at all. Our up and downness isn't great, but it is enough that we can go up and down. Our turn is okay, and our speed is, it's not great right now because we're going almost directly into the wind. 29 knots. That is not the speed I would like to be going at. The wind has shifted now from our port to our starboard. So that would be leeward. Behind that direction. No. That direction would be leeward. I think. Nautical things. It's complicated. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me? It does seem like I'm always steering into the wind. I'm not sure if that's a game thing or a real world thing. Probably both. The wind is changing again. Going from, okay. No, I've heard. Yeah, that is. There we go. And now we're going directly into the wind. I think we need to go down a little bit. Keep sort of changing from side to side, but always with us basically going straight into it. Never want to go around from the other side, would you? Hard to get good at. Alright, we'll level out. We're at 529 meters. Presumably that is above... We don't know. What's below us? We're making progress. It may not feel like it. We can change view if you like. This is my island. There are many like it. This one is mine. Zooming in on Captain Lens. Once again, we're now going directly head on into the wind. At least if we need to go back, that would be a faster trip. Well, we're up to a grand spanking 32 knots now. Just feel the acceleration pull your skin taut on your face. Possibly not. We've speared the moon with our laser beam, more or less. Let's see, how close are we? Always have your cutlass ready, just in case. Relatively close. We've gone from there to there. It's night. I'm going to grab a quick nappy poo. Pardon me a bit. Doors and windows must be placed within a frame. I've heard that. Alright. I am refreshed and ready. And we will let's dive. And here we are. We have knowledge over here. Intricate chest. Well, I have 2 keys. Let's see. Piece of paper. An empty shell. Mictor fungicide. Clean water. Flour. Compost. Gourmet recipe. I learned the recipe for marron glacé. Oh! I only know what a marron glacé is because of Cyrano de Bergerac. Stone sickle? I've already got a stone sickle. That looks like it ought to be something. But it ain't. I'm moist again. This is a healthy ecosystem. There is 1 animal of the necessary 0. No wild seeds. The mad slasher. Marron glacé, by the way, is a kind of a sort of a candy? Candied pastry? There should be a knowledge, or as I call them, a no in here somewhere, perhaps. More face rocks? Yep, face sculptures. No, I have no idea what they are, but I have a fair number of them. Is that the only entry? Gotta be more. Stone, right? Just a regular stone? Come on. I think I care about regular rocks? Another head rock. It's like face sculpture. Thing. Stone right here. Just a stone. Like a rolling stone. Look, we're in the secret cave behind the waterfall, guys. Had to be one. I got wet. Really, no knowledge on this island. Seems a little strange to me. Most of the good-sized islands that were healthy anyway have knowledge on them somewhere. Windy, though. We got the cave. The chest, the intricate chest. There does not appear to be any knowledge. Knowledge is what brings us together today. Whoop. That was not intended. An unintended. Whoops. Did it again. This is what happens when you're used to gliding in Guild Wars 2. I was doing pretty good on the gliding yesterday. Today, a little bit more problematic. But fine now. There we go. This island at 100%. Mushrooms. It said there was an animal on this island. Huh? This is hard rock, heavy rock, something heavy stone, hard stone, I think is what it's called. Hard stone, yeah. So it's not pumice. Greetings and salutations to you as well. Good evening, and or morning, and or afternoon, and or pick your time. If there is anyone here, and there is some evidence that there's at least some people here, particularly given that one person just chatted, And you have HBO, and hence access to HBO Kids, I think it is. The very best Batman movie you've probably never seen is on in 5 minutes. And it is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I can't recommend it enough. So I'm recommending that if you've never seen it and you have access to that, you might want to watch it. It is animated and is most noteworthy to people who are not up on the animated Batman stuff that was done. It has Mark Hamill as the Joker, and he's brilliant. But if you've seen it or don't have access to those things, you are more than welcome to stay here and hang. But if I could poke somebody at a truly amazing piece of work that most people have never seen, Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Now here on our home island, the animals are breeding. This is good. This is good. For you, the best one will always be the one with Michael Keaton and Kim Basinger. That would be the first one. I liked Keaton a lot in that. I was not as big a fan of Nicholson's Joker when he was announced as being the actor who's going to play the role. I was really enthusiastic about it. Sadly, I was a little disappointed with his performance. Also, I must admit, not a huge fan of the self-indulgent use of Prince to do music. Tim Burton is a great filmmaker who often gets caught up in being a little bit too much the auteur for his own good. Sometimes when he does his own thing, it's brilliant. Sometimes when he does his own thing, it's not. All right, this island is also healthy. Good. We'll see if we can find any knowledge on this. You see, I didn't care for Nicholson in it. I didn't find him funny, and I didn't find him scary. And I think to be successful, the Joker has to be both. And so for me, he just didn't work. That, again, is going to obviously be a matter of taste. More paper. I mean, when he was cast, I was really enthused. We are looking for more knowledge, if we can find it, because knowledge is a good thing. In the immortal words of, here we go, there's a test for you, you're an old guy. Emil Faber, the founder of Faber College, and the motto upon the statue of Emil Faber at Faber College, knowledge is good. Name that movie. Time's up. Pencils down. That movie. Is that Salt? I think that's Salt. Was Animal House. It was Salt. Only one salt crystal out of that. Wow, I really got kind of screwed on the salt instance there. Again, no knowledge. Oh, maybe. I may have spoken too soon. Maybe we've got a cave. a cave. Obviously, we have a cave. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the cave goes anyplace interesting. We get some glass wart. You know, Nicholson being great in the role is definitely the most common opinion. So that's definitely one of those it's a me thing. I missed. There is no knowledge on this either. Charcoal. There was charcoal there. Okay. Yeah. Over here looking for knowledge, not finding it. It looks like we're heading into a storm. Where's home? Home sweet home. Where are you? There. No, that's not home. I've been to already. This is a healthy island. Looking a bit sort of stormy, don't you think? We're coming in for a landing. Even noticed that this was there until now. Flora diversity, animal diversity, worms. I haven't seen any worms. Favorite Superman movie? I never liked the Reeves ones. I felt that Gene Hackman, an actor I greatly admire, whose work I almost never don't like, was terribly miscast. And we have birds. I haven't seen any birds, but evidently they're here. The Brandon Routh one seemed to be very desperate in its attempt to be sort of lyrical. You know, to elevate Superman into something better than it was. It's a little... I don't want to steal the one from the mom. And again, Kevin Spacey, not a man I admire, but an actor I definitely admire. I mean, his acting is great. His person is pretty crappy. But I didn't like him as Luthor either. He had one moment I really loved. I am a monster. I know. For me, the problem with the Reeve stuff wasn't Reeve. I thought he was very good in it. For me, the problem was the storyline. When you do something stupid like spinning the world back to turn back time, even for comic books, that's just too much for me. You know, he's Superman, he's not God. So I thought he was good in the role, but I thought that the movie became silly. Terrence Stamp, I believe, was Zod. Was terrific in the role. So that one I don't put on the actors. I didn't like the script, and I didn't find Hackman to be a compelling Luthor. I don't think there's been a good Lex Luthor yet. Okay, maybe James Marsters, the guy who played Spike, did the voice work for DC Universe Online's Lex Luthor. He was very good doing the voice. It looks like these are all healthy islands. I guess we're off over to here. I'm gonna sleep first. Like the one where he had to fight the 3 evil people in black. Yeah, that would have been, that's Zod was Terrence Stamp, I think. Kneel before Zod. That guy. Let's see if we have anything new that we can learn to craft. No, we still only have 1 coffee bean. We need more. Yeah, we need 1 more coffee bean. Superman is Superman, but you'll lean more towards the Brightburn type Superman. Wish the movie had been better. Certainly, it's not common for any of the superhero movies to be willing to try and do something along the lines of Superman but evil. All right, there's a new recipe, guys. I got the shears. All right. It was... Steel yourselves. That was sheer luck. Sorry. Really sorry. Sorry. Little too old to accept Cavill as Superman. I liked him as Superman. I thought his Superman was very good. You see, for me, I kind of put the Reeves Superman as still being sort of the best of the camp superheroes. You know, not as camp as the Batman of the 60s, which I watched as a kid. But the movie was still pretty camp. And the first one to make a serious sort of superhero movie in a lot of ways was the Batman. Keaton's Batman. I don't need to feed him. Why do I no longer have the option? How about that? I no longer have the option to shear him. Perhaps if I feed him, I can shear him. Now I can shear him. I have wool. Ooh, that's I've got a naked llama. I have to feed them to be able to. I'm going to need to grow hay. How the hell am I going to grow hay? Turf roof. Turf. Custom log beam. Specific need. That's weird. Wood fence. Build a pen for animals or simply decorate your household. Wooden stairs. And there. That's the stuff I was just looking at. Building stuff. Kite. Sleeping bag. Workbench. Lighter stand. Cooking plate. Campfire. Clothes. Over here we still don't have... I don't even know what... I'm assuming it's dirty water. But I can't mouse over it. I don't have any dirty water. I had a little. I made it clean because I thought, who's going to need dirty water? Evidently, the answer to that is me. Or maybe it's something other than water. Baskets we can make. I don't have enough hay to make a hay stockpile. I can make a wood stockpile, stone stockpile, wool stockpile, as if. We make stockpiles to store all of our stuff. Face sculpture, crude face carved in stone. Is there anything I could do on this? That's my bag. My inventory is full. I guess that's why you need the storages. You need to drop your stuff. That's my leaf stockpile. Quick drop. Put all of my leaves in there. That's a whole lot of leaves and small plants. Right. So now I can pick up the wool that I took from my naked llama. I want to pet them. No. Commander Riker. He loves me. Is there anything I can do with this? Teleport to home. This is my home. Despawn home. No, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? That doesn't make any sense at all. Wood stockpile. I'll drop all my wood in there. I have lots of stockpiles scattered about. Perhaps I should make a couple of the other stockpiles that I do not seem to have. Like a stone stockpile. Did the leaves go into my leaf? I think the leaves went into my leaf stockpile. Ah, no, the leaf cloth did not. Leaf, wood, leaf, leaf. Can I bust these up? Build construction pieces can be moved using a hammer. It would be great to have a full-length superhero film in the campy style of those Adam West episodes. I can't agree. The closest I think we've gotten. Have you seen the Dr. Horrible? Why is that not working? They're always so goddamn serious. Well, I tend to like the more adult because I grew up on the sort of the kids version, you might say. That now that I'm not a kid, I have no interest in. Other than, occasionally some of the jokes that they would drop would be pretty good. Why can I not actually do anything? I said I could destroy them, but I can't. And if I try to whack them, built construction pieces can be removed using a hammer. Oh, really? Well, that's my hammer. And it can. We just need to actually read the instructions. Let that be a lesson to you. My recommendation, if you haven't seen it, it should be available for viewing on YouTube, is Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog. It was written by, again, another guy who turned out to be an asshole, but a brilliant one, Joss Whedon. It's a musical super villain musical, and it's funny and very, very effective. So it's got sort of the camp feel, but it's written for adults. And I really do recommend to anyone because it's relatively short. I think it's 3 parts. Each one is 20 minutes or a half an hour long, something like that. It's really well done. We got the leaf stockpile. We need the leaf cloth stockpile. Let's see. So we've got, all right. One more. The rope stockpile can go over here. There we go. So, we've got stone, wood. We don't have enough hay. You don't need a storage made out of woven leaves right now. You don't have nearly enough wool to make it worthwhile. All right. But as someone who grew up on superhero movies not being serious at all, I prefer the serious ones because for so long there were none. But I can understand, you know, I'm sick of serious superhero movies is a completely valid point of view. Why am I there? I thought I was over there. I had moved all the way over there. I would swear it. How the hell am I here? An existential question, I think we can all agree. What the hell happened? How did I end up here? I mean, I had set course for that. You can tell because it's marked. I dove onto that island. I am confused. The old man has confused himself. Alert the media. Is there anything else I can make? This coffee is the only thing I currently have parts for that I haven't made. No, wait, that's rope and rope. I need more rope. Do I really only have one rope? Do things have to be in my inventory? That's manure. What is that? That's not rope then. What is it? It's wool. Oh, okay. Wool and wool makes something. We don't know what. All right. So here I have all of these. Sketchbook. To learn building pieces by sketching them from the environment. I don't think I've done anything with that yet at all. Recipes for resources. I can make more rope if I need to. Recipes for consumable. Clean water. Yeah, that's dirty water, I think. And that is the hay bale. I can make hay. While the sun shines, I suppose. I had no idea I could make hay. I've made all the hay I could make. Rope is used to make hay. That's a little on the odd side, I'm going to say. Let's make some more rope. But I can make hay. Interesting. And that's paper pulp. That's carved wood. That's the stuff in my inventory. This is the encyclopedia. Crafting, food and drink, sleeping. In multiplayer, everyone must be in bed before time can pass. Got it. Conditions, clothes. New clothes can be made with a sewing table. As if I had one of those. corruption, unhealthy ecosystems. Equip a field guide, then hold right to analyze. Some items may also require you to complete tasks, chopping down sick trees, destroying corruption cores, repairing broken bird houses. Tasks appear in red while you hold the field guide. Well, let's get moving. Directly into the freaking wind. Since we were talking about superhero movies, if you haven't seen it, get the opportunity to. If you've seen Justice League, you might want to see the Snyder cut of it, as it's by no means perfect, or maybe even better. But it is an actual complete film that was a start to finish intended product instead of something that felt sort of improvised, which the released Justice League movie was. In essence, improvised by Joss Whedon again. Excuse me. And it definitely falls into they're so goddamn serious. It's definitely a far more serious movie. But instead of feeling slapdash like the released version of the Justice League, it feels like there was a person in charge of the whole thing. It feels like a finished movie as opposed to bits and pieces of movie edited into being a finished movie. And I don't think the released version of the Snyder Cut includes it, but there is a piece of Justice League, I don't think there was any of the released stuff, that does have Ben Affleck dropping the F-bomb as Batman. Tells the Joker, when I kill you, and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you. So if anyone wasn't around for the start of this conversation, it was me recommending people who were watching me, stop watching me, and go watch Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which I feel is probably the best Batman that's ever been made. I also believe that Mark Hamill is the best Joker we've ever had. His voice work as the Joker is... His Joker is both funny and scary. I found Nicholson's Joker to be neither funny nor scary. I found Ledger's Joker to be scary. But funny wasn't really part of that. So he wasn't really funny. If anyone else hasn't seen it, Batman Mask of the Phantasm animated movie from about 150 years ago. Really good. But that's what got us started talking about superheroes. It's possible that I'll actually be playing a superhero game next week. Not that I haven't on stream before. I've played a lot of City Heroes on stream. That's my second most played game on stream. I've played a lot of Champions. Well, not a lot of Champions. I've played some Champions online on stream. Tuesday, there's a new release from DC Universe Online. I have played that on stream some in the past. Now, what is new about this is they have a new creative director now. The creative director used to work on Star Trek Online. Now, Star Trek Online has always had some issues, but I felt the stories and the creative direction were pretty solid. Al Rivera, I think is his name. And he took over as a creative director recently in DCUO. I've played a lot of DCUO. I have the collector's edition. But what I found the last couple times I played DCUO is it was new content with a new CL, I think that's combat level. And the last 3 times I think I've gone, it's been new content, and the new content was identical in its scope. It was an open world map, like 2 dungeons and a raid, something like that. I don't know what names they use, but something along those lines. 1 open world map and a certain number of instanced gameplay stuff. And it just seems so formulaic to me. The same way that WoW expansions have like 4 or 5 maps. At launch, they have like 6 or 8 dungeons, and they'll have a raid, and they always bring out the same sort of content cadence, except when the expansion is bad, in which case they cut it off. And so I was tired of DCUO, and the content was never new and interesting. This appears to actually have a story behind it, and a story featuring one of the characters I like best in DC Universe, who's John Constantine. So, probably going to be playing that on Tuesday. Probably. Okay, this is a corrupted island. What? Damn mushroom dudes. They hit harder. And they have long arms. And he killed me. Because there's not just him, unfortunately. Ooh, more manure. I'm not sure. Has anyone ever said that in real life? Ooh, more manure. Still more manure. Maybe farmers. It's possible. Yeah, I'll grant you that. I'm going to grab a quick nap because it's night. Grab some more mushrooms. Let us make the cooking is a little weird here, in that you kind of have to keep the heat up, but not too high, or it'll burn. I'm not sure what the real necessity for this sort of mini game is, but that's how you have to cook. I believe we're making like stewed vegetables or something like that. Soup. We made soup. Should be here. Yep, we have soup. I'm going to eat some soup. I'm hydrated. I've got food in me. going to take off. Wish you a very fine evening. The same to you, my friend. Have a kick-ass weekend. I don't. Let's not get carried away. I would like to have a very fine evening, but come on. What are the odds? I'll settle for a decent evening. Oh, come here, you little shit. Those are the ranged mushroom folk. And they suck. So there's the big grunty ones who do a lot of damage to you, and then there's the little ones who don't do nearly as much damage, but they have ranged attacks. They all suck. Alright, we're trying to clean off... actually, this is a corrupted island. Let's take a quick look. Interesting. It says it's a healthy ecosystem, but we know it's not. Oh. Exploding mushrooms really suck too. Oh, we've got another one of the big boys. Next hit kills me. As I'm recovering health, it doesn't feel like it. Okay, slowly. Very slowly. Thought I had a band-aid. Bandage. Somewhere on me. Why do I have 2 torches? I don't. Spyglass. I don't need 2 leaf buckets, thank you. Oh, I do have a wool bandage. Equip before using. I'm bandaging up myself. I feel much better, thank you. Thank you, me. Right, I think those right there in the center, the reddish ones with the spikes, I think those are the ones that explode. So I want to avoid those. Basically, these things have 2 nodes. You need to kill the nodes, and then you whack on this, and it usually spawns additional assholes like that. And once the assholes are dead, you can do it again and hopefully finish it off. That's one thing I think the deadliness of the shroom dudes is way too high. Heal. Whoop, we fell off. Yep, we did. We have cleansed this island. All right, that's good. A little bit more hard stone. Kind of a silly name, I have to say. It's confused. Unless it's pumice, there isn't a whole lot of soft stone around. I picked up a rock. We have another key. All right, that's good. Now we'll find out if there's anything on this island that was worth clearing it off for. My guess, probably not. Glasswort. Oh, we got more salt. We haven't found much salt, and this doesn't give us much salt. This big thing gave me one the last time I found one of those. Yeah, one salt crystal. Seriously? And that one's a salt crystal as well. Grand total of 3 salt crystals. Yay. Let's check the book. This is a healthy ecosystem. It's got butterfly and forest nodes. It's nice that they say forest, but it would be even nicer if it said what kind of goddamn trees they are. So I can see if it's worthwhile chopping stuff down to get something I can plant somewhere else. Because I got a place where I need to plant a tree. No, doesn't appear that I missed anything there. So I'll head over here. Whoops. Keep doing that. I do keep doing that. Okay, this is my home island. Bonk. Honey, I'm home. Yeah. I will repeat again. This is a complaint I had earlier about in the pre-test or the playtest I did earlier today. This kind of iconography is so dumb in a PC. You've got a not especially distinct icon, a number that you have of them, the indicator as to whether there's a recipe you can make with it. Have it on you. And the real problem is, why not a word? Why not wood? I mean, I know that's wood. Charcoal? I know that's charcoal. But I didn't until I'd done stuff with it. I didn't realize this was wool until I tried to make something with it. That, I don't even remember what that is. And you'll note, mousing over it does nothing. Clicking on it does nothing. I have to go into my inventory bag and track it down, I think. Empty shell. That's the only way I could see what that was. That is so incredibly... such a dumb UI. Now, my guess is they're planning on bringing this out on console or mobile or both. But there's no excuse on the PC model to not use your words. For God's sake, it's not a mobile game where you're on a little screen, okay? My screen is yay big. Use words. I shouldn't have to struggle to know what these things are. Let's see what the map looks like. Alright, then we need this one next. Now, there's a complaint I have about a lot of games, a lot of PC games, where it's clear that they have either they have chosen to dumb down their UI, or they come from a school of UI design. Oh, this is another bad map. And so I'm gonna wait on this map until I get a day's rest in. I'm gonna wait for evening. So I mean, maybe they're teaching this kind of UI design now. despite the fact it's brain damaged on PCs. It's really bad. How about we go for that one instead? Now, it's certainly possible this is the new trend in UIs, in which case, God help us. Because it's tough to imagine worse PC UIs. This is the kind of UI that made Astroneer a game I couldn't play. Literally, because it had icons where I couldn't figure out what they did, and when I pressed the button, nothing happened, and so I still have no idea what they did. I couldn't play it because I couldn't figure it out, because the buttons didn't do anything, and I couldn't find out what information, there was no information to tell me what the button was supposed to do. That's what happens when you do this kind of minimalist design crap. Alright, what are we missing here? We need 2 kinds of insects. We also need 4 trees and 3 flora. Wow, lots of stuff. Okay. I think we only have 3 types of tree seeds, though. We only have 3 types of tree seeds, sadly. We can do the flora and we can do the bug. Alright. Now... $67. Must already have those. 72. 78. Already have those. Have we managed to run out of every different type we have? Looks like it. Alright, we have the flora diversity we need. We have the insect diversity. We need 4 types of trees, and sadly, we only have 3 types of trees available to us. %. Okay, granting 2 of the same type was sufficient. That's good. We're at 94. All right, that worked. I didn't expect it to. I'm pleased it did. That sounds like a knowledge. A lost atlas. Say what? Go ahead, say what? Lost Atlas, a set of coordinates to a mysterious island. Use it at the map table to reveal where it leads. Nifty. I like that. Grab what wheat we can. Head back home. Night falls. We'll grab some shut-eye. Alright, we would like to eat a little something. Some more, perhaps. There we go. We have now eaten. We're going to go back to that island that was corrupted. Second. We cleaned out the first one. I want to make sure I'm fully healed for the second. This is not the one. That must be. Yes, it looks all black and corrupted. Oh, we'll say Uki. Yep, we got the big shroom tower. Missed me. Alright, I hit one of the explodey pods and it exploded on me. I think that's what happened. Shroom dudes. Can it be no shroom dudes? No shroom dudes. Ah, but I don't think the island is completely clear yet. It's not. Needs more flora and tree. Oh, tree amount, not diversity. Interesting. So, a couple of plant types should finish out that diversity. Should be all we need in the way of plant diversity. It is. Tree amount should be any 5, I think. Just means an amount, not a diversity. 1, 2. We just need 3 and we're done. We have cleaned up another island. See if is there knowledge here? The great storm is the mill of humanity ready to be born anew. Knowledge? Knowledge. Millstone. I have learned how to make a millstone. To put around someone's neck, no doubt. Is that like corn? It's corn. Inventory's full. How can my freaking inventory be full? I dumped off a bunch of stuff. This is not fair. I complain that this is not fair because, well, yes, not fair. What can we drop off? Are you kidding? Is the inventory... How can the inventory be full? I just threw away a bunch of stuff. It's not even... I thought it might be based on a number of types of things. I want to throw away the rope. One charcoal is not a big deal. 5 manure? Why don't we drop it instead? Why is it? Tell me why it's full. Definitely don't need the stone. Is corn especially heavy? It's telling me my inventory is full. Despite the fact I'm dropping things, the inventory is full. This is something that makes literally 0 sense. Make some rope. Will that produce it because of... No. What in the shit? Early access game. Okay, I understand that. But something like this... Can I move it to place? Does it have to, like, go through miscellaneous to get there? Because that makes literally no sense. What if I drop beetle? I've dropped the blue beetle. Now I can pick it up. Can I pick up the blue beetle? I can pick up the other stuff I dropped. Apparently the beetle's gone. That is, I'm going to go with really idiotic. It's corn seed, specifically. So I need to drop a bunch of this stuff off in various other places. That's so dumb it hurts my head. Not that, you know, hurting my head's any great accomplishment. It's just a regular rock. Looked like it was special here in the middle, but evidently not. I screwed up the ecosystem. Okay? We can fix it. I can fix this. Time for me to dump off a bunch of stuff into the abandoned chest. That would be an example of something that... Flour, sure. That. Paper apple, sure, root seed. Let's see if we can do the lost apples. Apples. Right, there's a hidden island there. So there's one island left in this room. There should be two left. I can see the green bean. I'm off. Check. This island is healthy. I don't think there is any knowledge on this island. Paper. Looks like nothing here. Pardon me? Home again. Make sure we drop everything where we can drop it off. A seemingly a problem in some circumstances. Now let's see if there's anything else we can build. Nothing favorited. Build a corral, but I don't see any real reason. We have all of those. The millstone. We can drop a millstone here by our fire. Nectar fiber. Okay. So what do we get from that? That's the question. Should have been a food stuff. Maybe I have to pick it up. Mictor grease. Yum. Shrooms. I'm gonna guess this is like reishi inoculant. That's all I can. Oh no, I can make wheat. ingredients, or at least one. Grease. Alright, we still only have one wool, but we have grease. Nope, not that. Wow. Okay, 3 Rickety grease and 2 of, I can't even remember what that is, like hardstone? A wooden cog, a greased wooden cog, used in the making of complex machines. That's the paper pulp, I think. Recipes for gear, recipes for resources, recipes for consumables, recipes for consumables. That's paper pulp. Combine multiple of these to create a piece of paper. Well, I have a good bunch of paper. Hay. Hay! That's rope and small plants. That's 3 hay. I think I have enough now to make a haystack. Or a hay storage thing, whatever the hell it was. You're in my way. Timber! Hey, yeah, cost 20. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to. Oh, it doesn't make a storage like the other thing. It's just a pile. Alright. Gets it out of the inventory, sort of. Not really. Why is that all shiny? I did it. Ooh, salt. Making salt. So I have made everything that is makeable that we currently have. Unless there's something we can make with salt, which is possible. Salt. That is the carved wood, which takes wood and hard stone. Right. Salt. Well, I just made salt. Is that only used for cooking, not for anything else? Like, probably that would make some sense. Check. And do salt. Salt and flour and water. What do you think? Bread? Gruel? And this is not a great mini game. Gotta say. Broth, different from soup. Okay. Leaves. I can make stuff from leaves? I can make something out from just leaves. Let's see what this is. A cooked salad? Brussels sprouts? Stale meal. Okay, yeah. Edible, but stale. induce decomposers, grind some reishi in a millstone. What is that? What's that icon? Is that the one I got the atlas from? That one's still there? I don't know what those icons mean. Am I supposed to know at this point? I have no idea. So that one's got both of those. Do any of the others have anything on them? That one has KG. I don't know what the hell. Is that like runes or something? That one doesn't have that. That one has an icon that looks like a... Got a long ways to go if we want to go back and try and fix those. I think those are telling me that they're still corrupt. That one has the KG icon as well, whatever that is. I haven't. Am I supposed to know what that means? Earthly idea. This is going to take a very at least we'll have the wind behind us. We'll see how long it takes. We've got the wind behind us to go along with this. Maybe I picked too big of an island as my home island. Maybe a smaller one, faster. The wind is behind us. 45 knots. Faster, but not like hugely faster. Imagine this is probably going to take too long, and that the stream we essentially past my normal time. I mean, they're all out catching air. Because when I turned and looked at them previously, we're up to 50 now. Looked at them, they had different colors, and it looked like it was sort of a heat map of where they were catching the wind. Well, I don't know how to make it. Is that detailed mode? That's detailed. The numbers, I'm sure they have some meaning. Like the amount of wind they're catching. And normally the red would be higher. Blue would be less, but it looks like the ones that have more blue have higher values. So I don't really know. Whoa, big rock. don't know if it is made to be accurate in that the best wind is not directly behind. We're moving. That was fast. Holy crap, how did we get that? I do not understand how we moved that far that fast. That's the same thing that happened earlier. We kind of seemed to have teleported. What the heck? Was that a stone flying through us? Not hitting anything? Visual effect only? Oh, we're gonna look. That's the one we're trying to get to, so let's try to get to there. We're at 39 knots. 40 knots. We're directly behind us. The wind is at 66 knots now. 7 knots. Faster, 75 knots for the wind, and we're moving at 44. You can see on the right, the green bar, you're at about 2/3, maybe 3/4 at the most of the maximum speed we can have with this, with these sails. Another rock. Collision alert! Collision alert! Fire photon torpedoes! Pardon them, they yawn. So there's detailed mode. We've got the zeros for the ups and downs, because I'm currently not going down. And 40 for the rudders, because I'm currently not doing anything with the rudder. That didn't seem to cause any real effect. You can see them moving, but it doesn't change the number. I don't know exactly what the number is. And the wind is now at 91 knots, and we are at 50 knots. And we're at 75% of the top speed we can get with these sails. Pardon me, guys. Excuse me, pardon me. Maybe another map in the front would be good. We're close. Faster than I thought. We are close. How about we hold to a halt? So I can slide from here. That was a mushroom dude floating in midair. Have not seen that before. Alright. This needs an animal back. Bring animals to the island or build a birdhouse. I don't know how to build a birdhouse. I haven't got directions on building birdhouses. I took all of the animals off this one. If I'm directly above, I'm may be able to... I may be able to fix this. This was a healthy island until I screwed it up. What can I say? I'm a capitalist running dog. You ruin everything. If I can get the house directly over this island, I can probably pick up one of the llama-loids and drop straight down on it. Because I can't glide while I'm carrying the llama. But if I move myself right above it or next to it and can jump on, oh, that'd be some pretty spiffy steering, I have to say. No. I thought I'd stopped it. Nope, stop. Yeah, I think so. All right. One of my llamas. They're going for a ride. Oh, we got more manure, guys. Riker? You're a commander. You're used to being in command, and command is a lonely position, and you're going to be lonely. An island of your own, but it will no longer be a corrupt island, because it'll have you. No, just want to drop it. And it's healthy again. There you go. It now has a llama. Not Mr. Llama. Alright, now we've got one more island that is still corrupt. That one. That one's the one we've not been able to make uncorrupt. We'll see, maybe I just haven't checked the right things in the book. Should be pointed in the right direction. Just raise ourselves up a little bit. So long, Riker. Going the right way. We like stuck on the island or something? Possible. We have a big island. But I can glide from here. Alright, so we bust out the book. The book says, repair the broken habitats. Okay, for repairing broken ass stuff. I need wood. Say I have wood. chop down a big tree so that I have big wood. Wait, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. I totally meant it that way. All right, I got a bunch of wood. Phrasing. Phrasing. Repair the broken habitats. Not showing me what else needs to be repaired. Here? I think so. Let me learn, it's still corrupted. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to be rebuilding something, but I don't know what. Gathering. Should be a mouse over somewhere where, you know, it's showing me that I can click. Oh, there it is. Short on wood. Don't say it. Right, we're heading back to our house, chopping some more wood. We're gonna chop way more than we need, which probably means we just need one more, because that's the way things work for me. I come up with one less than I needed when I'm sure I have more than enough. You know, at least I have no illusions about myself when it comes to that sort of thing. I have, of course, many illusions about myself. Wow, I had one wood in the stomach. Don't fall on me! Really good REM song. Alright, I'm running around with 24 wood. It's probably not enough. We're going to overkill it. Because sometimes overkill is exactly the right amount of kill. Whoop! now here's the proof. I believe there's... Oh, that was more than one. Oh, where is it? There's a hot spot there. Sadly, it doesn't tell me what else I might be, how many more I might be missing. Which kind of makes this really annoying, as I'm just mousing over areas hoping that I get the cursor. There yet. Yeah, it just says 1X. There's one habitat that's broken. Presumably this is one because I've been able to do a lot of repairs on it. Maybe this part. It also needs grass. Grass roof. Turf, flat roof. That's just telling me stuff I already had. So that goes away. I'm trying to figure out how to build the thing that was going. Leaves. Ingredients. I have a bunch of leaves. I thought I had a bunch of leaves. Down a bunch of trees. Maybe those will show up when I'm at the crafting station, in which case I should be able to build a crafting station. Fine, I'll make a goddamn workbench here to make leaf cloth. Is it? Recipes for gear. You see, I can't even see what the hell these are supposed to be. That's the leaf. books and stuff. Alright, we'll make a couple more leaf cloth. Be something that requires 3 leaf cloth. So what I'm seeing from this is I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to build. I'm supposed to make something. It's showing me I'm supposed to make something, but it's not telling me what that something is. Because again, we don't use our words in these UIs anymore. Frustrated right now. I'm going to call it here, I think. This is the kind of thing that will make me stop playing the game. As I have no idea of... There's a thing I'm missing. And I don't know what the thing is, because they won't tell me what the thing is. And while I understand that you want the players to discover cool stuff, and there's been a lot in this game of cool stuff, I have to repair the broken habitat, and I've repaired everything that I could find that was repairable, with one exception. That. Something is supposed to go on top of that, and it looks like it's supposed to be grass or leaf related, but if you look at the icon, it's got sort of a brown rim around the bottom, making it look like maybe it's supposed to be something with grass or leaves, but I don't know what. A turf flat roof, maybe? In which case, what is that? It's supposed to be a turf flat roof. Okay, I think I figured it out. Because of this. Looks like it needs... Needs wood and whatever that is. That's the thing it actually needs, though. This floofy looking bit. I don't think it needs that. Because if you look at it, it has the floofy looking bit. So whatever it is that this needs is a missing ingredient. Custom long leaf cloth? So, but maybe. Building, none of those fit. That doesn't fit. I don't think this is an item I know how to make yet. That's what I can make. I cannot place it on. Hello there. Come over here. There's nothing here that fits. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. There's nothing I can make. Make that thing that I need to make. I have no idea what I'm missing. I can try the sketchbook. Let's see if the sketchbook does anything. We're replacing the shears with the sketchbooks. Sketch mode. This cannot be sketched. I don't have any charcoal. So that's how you can learn. Alright, I'm going to go back and get some charcoal. Not done yet. I will not let this defeat me. Spoiler, I'm probably going to let it defeat me relatively soon. Get some charcoal. We've got paper. Coming in for a landing. Coming in for a landing. Coming in too hot. Alright, I think the charcoal is in the wood storage. Let's... Go running back and we'll see if that will allow me, if I can sketch that piece of the terrain and learn how to make that piece of terrain. Not really terrain. It's 5. That's the wall. Stone foundation. Yeah, that's not what I need here. I already know the stone foundations. It's telling me I know how to build that piece, but I'm not sure it's talking about the same piece I'm talking about. Nope, that's... I mean, we're close. That's the thing we need to build, is right there. I think that would finish off the silent, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to try and learn it from. I already know this, evidently. And I don't know what that is. The only other recipe I've got that shows that icon doesn't tell me what it is that I don't know. Right now I'm just randomly hoping to see something that I can learn. I'm trying to finish finish uncorrupting this island. I can show you. So you look, and here is showing you the current state of the island. Everything is okay, except I need to repair the broken habitat on the right-hand page. Right, there's one habitat that I need to fix. So I have fixed almost all of it, as far as I can tell. But if I go to this, which is used for fixing, it shows me right there, when I mouse over that edge of this little sloped sort of roof, that I have 0 of 1 of the pieces I need. But I don't know what that piece is. But if I go over here where I have built a crafting table, there is one place it shows up. No, it wasn't the crafting table, it was here. You see, to make a turf flat roof, if you look on the right, over here, it needs the exact same thing. It needs one of whatever that is. So that looks very similar to this, except it is more jagged. So it's not this, but I don't know what this is. This thing right here, the 0 of 1. And I don't seem to have any crafting recipe for it. Or any other crafting recipe that uses it. So basically, I can only see that icon in 2 places, neither of which tells me what it is. Both of them use it as an ingredient, but don't tell me what it is. Those are the ones I just learned. So there is something with leaves or grass or something that I don't know how to make, and I need to make that. Material like logs. I mean, I have logs. By the way, thank you for trying to help out. I am appreciative. It does look like it might be turf. I will go back to my home island and see if there's anything that I have missed, because missing things is certainly very possible. It is a game that doesn't give you a lot of information, and that's not bad. It's not inherently a bad thing that doesn't give you much information. But the problem with a game where you have to kind of work to discover things, which by the way is cool, is the frustration that happens in a game like this when you hit a dead end. I have not yet had to resort to using the internet and looking anything up. In a game like this, where it feels like it's kind of intended that you work to make your discoveries, and some of them have been a little bit frustrating, but this one is especially frustrating. So, I mean, we can check. I mean, you're right, it certainly does look like it requires turf of some kind. I don't think a sword would be used. Maybe a pickaxe. My only option is to lay down, and I want to do that. I want to lay down and cry. But I'm streaming, and that's kind of a live stream fail. So 3 is the axe, and for chopping down wood and the like. That would just be gathering stones. 4 I currently have for gathering plant stuff. Ooh, poop! Sorry. I now have to say ooh, poop every time I find something. Because I'm actually like a 9-year-old about a lot of things. It's a stone stockpile, right? We'll check the stockpiles and make sure I haven't accidentally come upon some. Nope. And here, check this, and again, none of the recipes we know has any of those ingredients except one, or manure, and it's not listed anywhere. One of the things I've been complaining about in this game and earlier today when I was doing a playtest on Star's Reach is, you see here, if I mouse over it, it pops up with the word, is that most of the UI in this game and in that game, you don't get words. You don't know what the icon is, you're out of luck. And that drives me crazy. I made a wooden cog, nectar grease, this is the salt, broth and stale meal. I love a good stale meal. If I had one more wool, well, let's find out. I can have one more wool in just a second. I believe I required 2 wool to discover a new recipe, which doesn't seem like it should be the one that looks like it's grass, but no, it's not going to be wrong. Let me take the shears Oh, more poop. Hi, Brooks. I'm going to feed you. And then I'm going to shear you. Alright, I now have 2 wool. I tell you, that Brooks looks much sexier without the... I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? So, if you want to discover a recipe, wool thread. Okay. That made 2 wool thread. Wool thread and... That's a new recipe that requires 3 windstone, 1 wool thread, and whatever the heck that was again. I don't know. A storm shell trinket. When installed on a tool through an upgrade station, strikes are faster while in high winds. That's interesting. Is there an HOE of some sort? Probably, but I haven't yet discovered the recipe. The way you discover recipes is in your crafting menu here. You have a little yellow dot. And that means there's a recipe you don't know yet with this. So for instance, I know that with the coffee bean and water, I need a second coffee bean to be able to make it and learn the recipe. So in this case, 1 more coffee bean and I can learn to make coffee. So what else I can make with the paper? Pulp is paper. 2 of these, I can make paper, but I already have paper in my inventory, so I don't need to learn that. What that does mean is the only other way you learn recipes is you find knowledge on the islands. And I've tried, I think I've cleared out all of the relatively neighboring islands. You can see if they're green, that means they're uncorrupted and I have investigated. This one here is not green because it's still corrupted. I need to make that one last construction part to make it an uncorrupted island. And there is knowledge on that island, but I can't get to it until I can make whatever that thing is. Now, I would have to leave this island cluster for the next to do any further investigation. So I think I'm going to end it here for the evening. By the way, thank you very much for popping in and at least helping me make sure that I'm sane in my own mind about why I'm stuck. But I am going to call it an evening here. I am less frustrated now, having expressed what was giving me issues. Harvest turf from the grass patches? Yeah, I can't. I don't have a tool for it. When if I'm using, equip any weapon or any item, any of my tools, sorry. Tools are down here. If it's the sword, the pickaxe, the stone axe, the shears, the stone hammer, none of them go live. I'm glad to explain. It helps me double check my thought processes. So for instance, if I go with the shearing, I can lay down. That's the only thing. Oh, more poop. Sorry. So there's no tool where if I'm running around where there's a grassy area, do I get a pop-up for using the tool. I can gather the rock. I already have it. Here, it shows the pop-up that I could use a tool on this and get rock out, get stone. So that's the basic thing, is if you mouse over something, either you have an action to gather it. If you have a tool that you can use, you get a pop-up icon of the tool. And none of the tools are working anywhere where we have, like, grass, flat or not. None of them are giving me a pop-up anywhere. So your idea is completely sound, but I'm missing something somewhere. The door kip? I could try it. Tool that can be used as a hoe or a spear. I knew that. I actually did. I had forgotten, but now we have to see if we can Uh, you're a genius. You are a genius. It is turf. Well done, sir. You see, and that's why I was thanking you guys for the input. By the way, I looked it up. Dorkip isn't a word. But it's a word for me from now on. It's the thing I'm looking for that I don't know I'm looking for, but I have. Let's see if that fixes it. Are you ready? All right. Back with the hammer. Well, that wasn't all of it. There's still something missing from the construction menu. Because we still haven't repaired the broken habitat. I do feel so much better, though, having solved that part of it. This is another issue of mine with it, is I can't really see where is the thing I need to repair, because you kind of have to mouse over it and hope to get lucky. You know, and you have to get lucky mousing over the already existing thing to see the icon come up with the hammer telling you you can build. So, we haven't fixed the problem, but we have, thanks to you, fixed the thing that was driving me crazy. And this is going to tell me, nope, you can't get this knowledge until you have fixed everything. So, like, I have to mouse over every inch of this facility, hoping to get lucky and see what is not fixed. Regardless. Thank you, John, very much. You have rescued my sanity. Not that there's a whole lot left to rescue, but I am still appreciative. Build construction pieces. Can be removed using a hammer. So I can remove that there. Let's see if we can remove this. And then rebuild the stairs. I'm not sure what the automatic is. Sometimes it pops up saying automatic. Let's see. Is that the one? No. Not sure. I haven't made things worse. Don't think that's it. I may have made things worse. It is possible I have made things worse. Doesn't look like it realistically, though, because... Oh, yeah, it is. So, it was one of these stairs, I think. that was one of the narrower ones. That's too high. That's too high. That's too short. I may have made things worse. One of the things that's annoying is they don't tell you what percentage you are done on repair. Everything else, you've got a number. Like I've got 25 out of the 25 needed trees. But I can't repair the broken habitats. As there's 1 out of 1 that's not done. That reduced the vitality, but I wanted a little more vision. Let me plant in another tree. That's the field guide. We don't need that. Trees. Wild seeds. We need another tree. Go 97. Yeah. So we are now at the maximum ecological friendliness we can have. But we need to finish building. It's odd though. Let me deconstruct it. It doesn't seem like that's the stairs. That none of the stairs I can build are the right type. I mean, that looks okay. Almost. But it looks like it goes too high. I mean, it's usable as stairs. I just don't think it's what they're looking for. I have no idea what it is that I'm supposed to do again. Idea. We go over here and we sample that piece. Same problem we had before. I don't think it's right because it's sticking up. Yeah, I'm going to call it here for the evening, guys. My brain is melting. I'm going to go back to home base. And call it an evening. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out here, especially those of you who've been helping me with my insanity check. I expect I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Maybe more of this, maybe something else, I'm not sure. I may resort to checking the internet. I hate to do it, but I am enjoying the game overall. It has had its frustrations, but until that last island, I've managed to find the things I was looking for. In this case, thank you, John. The door kip. Appropriately, dorky. Dork. The ip doesn't work, but dork. So thank you for the sanity, and thank you for hanging out. Should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Saturday night kicks ass. I hope your Sunday's great. I'll be back tomorrow. Great night. Take care.